over our break, you actually were giving me some more background on one of your major areas of interest and how it unfortunately interfaced with this concern about alcohol that was raised in your treatment. Now, you were an extraordinary dart player at one time, is that correct? Tell me about that.
I started playing when I was about 14 years old. My dad and mom continued on into tournaments when I was about 16. I think I started playing competitively around Connecticut, and did okay. I wasn't winning anything, but I won the junior state Connecticut title, but that was against mainly kids. But I was, getting pretty good. I was still a great high school athlete, playing high school basketball and running track and cross country. And I, about 18 years old, got a little bit more serious, started playing on an A-League team, and then drinking started to come into that. I didn't get in trouble until I was about 20, and actually had a DUI dropped because I was going in the military. Judge looked at me and said, "Get your butt out of here and do the right thing." And so,
But then you ultimately had 2 DUIs in the 90s.
yes.
Okay, both of those were...
Well, one in 87, one in 84 that got dropped, the one in 87.
While you were still in the military.
Still in the military. That was the accident that caused this little bump. It was 3 or 4 stitches.
And you had a blow to your head in a car wreck where you hit the steering wheel. But your recollection is that you did not lose consciousness?
No, I didn't.
And
I got out of the car, and shortly after that, ambulance and police were there. I still remember it. It was a Saturday morning. It was very hot in Forest Park, Georgia. I had stayed out a very long time. Went to a friend's house to stay there, but there was too many people, and I just decided to go home. Thought I was fine. I hadn't drank in 4 or 5 hours, but still over the legal limit.
then you hit something with your car?
I fell asleep, and then I woke up in time to slam on the brakes, and I hit the back of a Thunderbird, which was a pretty big car back then, and my car lost.
Then you had another one in... When was it?
No more accidents.
You had another DUI.
Yes, in 90.
1990.
Right.
You had a DUI in 1990, and then you ultimately had a third, is that right?
Yes,
And when was that?
2004.
And what was the event surrounding the last DUI?
I believe it was the night the Red Sox came back from '03 and beat the Yankees. It was in Kissimmee, and decided instead of going home, I was driving all the way back from Kissimmee over to Cocoa to where my parents lived and playing golf with my dad the next morning. And I never made it all the way out there.
You grew up a Red Sox fan,
Yes.
and was that so significant what the Red Sox did in 2004?
Yeah, kind of led to a 86-year drought of winning the World Series.
You weren't the only Red Sox fan who had too much to drink that night?
No, I'm guessing not. But I had Connecticut tags on my car, and honestly, I'm going to say it, I don't think I was doing anything wrong, but I was over the legal limit. I got the DUI. It got me in a lot of trouble. And it led to me knowing that I can't do that anymore. And I haven't even come close to doing anything remotely close to that anymore.